Today in our 2018 Toyota Tacoma, we're going to be test fitting the Rhino Rack Vortex Aero Roof Rack system, consisting of part numbers RRRLKVA137B-2. These are the Vortex Aero crossbars, 54 inches long in black. These also come in silver as part number RRVA137S-2. We'll also be using part number RRRLKVA, and these are the 2500 series legs for the Vortex Aero crossbars, particularly for naked roofs or fixed mounting points. And we'll also be using part number DK174, and this is the custom fit kit for the Tacoma. The Rhino Rack Vortex Aero Roof Rack system is great for carrying a wide variety of accessories on your roof for your Tacoma, and also serve as an extension if you were to have a ladder rack installed in the truck bed. This roof rack system is very easy to install. It simply clamps around your existing door frame, and all the measurements are going to be in the instructions that you need to install this. Now it's going to be fixed in this position, so any accessories you may have, double check with the crossbar spread and make sure it's going to work with that. The bars do have an elliptical shape to them, and that coupled with the Vortex Aero strip, as well as the measurement strip that we cut to length that goes up underneath the bar, that's going to cut down the wind noise and drag while you drive. One thing that the customers have brought to our attention, removing our end cap here, you'll see that we have an open space here on the other side of our leg. And what happens is that creates a little bit of a whistling sound while you're going down the highway, or around after 45 miles per hour. What you can do is with the leftover strip that you have after cutting it to length underneath, you slip that into the empty slot and cut that to length to take up that gap. Or you can take leftover Vortex Aero strip from the top after you've cut that to length as well and put that underneath, and that'll take care of that sound. Also, with our end cap off, you can see that we can accept T-track accessories on the top side here. What you would do is you would remove the Vortex Aero strip, insert the T-track accessory, cut the strip to length, and replace it around it to keep that noise down. With our end cap, it does come with a special tool to secure it in place. This can be knocked out and replaced with a lock, which you can find on Etrailer.com, to secure your roof rack to the vehicle. Also, at the end of our legs here, it does come with a lock already to help secure it in that portion. Next, I'd like to give you a couple quick measurements. From the center of the roof to the bottom of the bar is going to be about 2 5/8 inches. From the center to the top is going to be about 3 7/8 inches. So that's more than enough space in between the roof rack and the roof itself for those accessories that wrap around the bars instead of going in their T-track accessories where it won't make any contact or damage your roof. And the weight capacity with the two bars combined is going to be 165 pounds, but you always want to double check with your vehicle's manual to make sure your roof can withstand those weights. Now that we've gone over some of the features of the roof rack system, let's go ahead and show you how it installs. We already have our front bar installed on our truck, and we have our second bar or rear bar partially assembled on our table here. So our first step is we're going to take our 2500 series leg and start installing it on the other side. First, you want to make sure that this top portion is loose, because this portion is going to be sliding in to our slot underneath our bar. So we'll line it up and slide it into place. Next, we'll take a measurement from this point to our bar. Now normally, we'd use our strip here with the measurement and the instructions, cut it to length, and that would take up this empty space here on the bar. But for demonstration purposes, we'll go ahead and leave that out. So once that is found, we'll go to our screw in the center here and take our included tool and tighten that down to the bar. Next, we'll start installing our custom fit kit. The rubber pads for the bottom are labeled and have an arrow facing a proper direction, and again, you'll find that in the instructions. Looking on the underside of it, you can see it's going to match up with our pad here, so you simply just set it in place and push it down until it fits. Next, we'll take our clamp and install that on the end here. We'll remove our screw here at the end completely, and we'll line up our clamp and loosely install the screw back into place just to hold it there while we install it onto our roof. Our final step is to install our end cap to our bar here. Take our included tool here to tighten it up. Now it can't be removed. Now we'll open up the rear doors of our truck and install the other half of our roof rack. And next, we'll measure from center to center of the bars to get our crossbar spread even on both sides as well. So we'll take our clamp, push it up against our door frame here, take our included tool, and we'll just snug it up against the door frame on both driver's and passenger sides, and then we'll go back and forth tightening them down evenly until they're nice and torqued down on our roof and they're not going anywhere. Now, as we tighten this down about 5 or 6 turns each side, I would like to point out that the tool here is a torquing tool, meaning with the curve here, as you tighten it down, that's going to start to straighten out as you tighten it down with your thumb. And once it's completely straight as you tighten it, that means it's ready to go and you don't need to tighten anymore. It's designed to make sure you don't over or under tighten the clamps to the roof rack system, which is actually pretty neat. The final step is going to be installing our end caps to the ends and locking them down. We'll do this on both sides, and then we're ready to load up our gear and hit the road. And there you have it for the Rhino Rack Vortex Aero Roof Rack system on our 2018 Toyota Tacoma.
Thanks for watching. Click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at Etrailer.com. And leave us a comment if you have any questions.